Pray for Erica. Someone's looking into her background. Pray. Oh, she will need your prayers. Her children need your prayers. They were doing that. Pray for her children. Why? Because she's at the office the whole time? Like, what was that? What was that freak out panic? When have we ever done anything to the children at all? Ever said anything?
Well, howdy, everybody, and welcome to the Lauren Musica Show. This week, we're going to do another hot take. But first, really quick, I wanted to ask a favor. If you are enjoying the show, would you consider taking a moment to go on your favorite podcast platform and give us a quick 5-star rating? This really helps to get the content out there. And if for some reason you aren't enjoying the show, well, you know, our mamas told us if we have nothing nice to say, let's not say anything at all. But either way, thank you so much for considering doing that. Also, if you have any topics that you'd like to cover this season and beyond, I would love to hear from you. Again, what do you want to hear about, right? Who do you want to interview? What additional information would you like about the movement? Please drop me a line at lauren@sidewalkadvocates.org. Again, that's lauren@sidewalkadvocates.org. Okay, so this week, I want to throw something out there. I'm going to start with my premise here and then kind of, gradually unpack this. If we wouldn't say something to a person standing in front of us, again, face to face, person to person, I submit to you that we should not say it on social media. Don't put that thing in the chat box, right? Because it's really hit me lately as I've seen a lot of division on social media. I just want to caution all of us, especially those of us who are people of faith and conscience, with assuming motives or filling in information when we don't have any. It's just so easy for us when we don't have additional information to make assumptions. And I just wonder if at different points the Holy Spirit is saying to us, be careful lest we defame a good person. Now, for me, one of the things that comes to mind are these, so-called broadcasts from Candace Owens, popular conservative commentator. She is, quote unquote, investigating Erica Kirk, the widow of Charlie Kirk, trying to link her to a number of things. Now, full disclosure, I have a personal opinion about the information that Candace is putting out. Some of you may disagree with me. This is, again, a hot take, so I'm going to tell you what I think. Personally, I think Candace is way off her rocker, and she's out of line in so many things that she's saying, literally insinuating that Charlie's wife, Erica, and TPUSA, the very company he built, were somehow indirectly involved in the death of Charlie, which, again, is insane to me when, again, to me, the evidence clearly points to the suspect in custody, Tyler Robinson. Call me crazy, but I think it is mortally sinful to slander someone when you don't have clear and convincing evidence that they've done anything wrong. But even so, let's go with it for a second and say you feel like Candace has found some things. Here's my concern. I want to go ahead and play a clip from one of Candace's recent shows. And I just want you to listen to the tone and tenor of this real quick.
Pray for Erica. Someone's looking into her background. Pray. Oh, she will need your prayers. Her children need your prayers. They were doing that. Pray for her children. Why? Because she's at the office the whole time? Like, what was that? What was that freak out panic? When have we ever done anything to the children at all? Ever said anything?
Friends, I guess my question is why? How does this sound like someone who really holds Charlie and his family and his legacy in his best interests? Or someone who is truly concerned for the souls of those involved, if you think she's really got something on someone here in his circle? I mean, I just feel down to my core. If we're really, truly concerned about justice and winning souls, why is this tone and tenor something that is okay or even necessary to your argument? I posted something like this the other day on my personal Facebook wall. And all of a sudden, I had a number of moms jumping on my wall, jumping into the comments saying that Erica is a bad mom for stepping up to be a working mom and now CEO of her husband's organization because the Kirks always preach that women should stay home in the early years of a child's life. I mean, that's a beautiful sentiment, right? But here's the thing. I don't know If I had been in Erica's shoes, I don't know that I wouldn't have done exactly what she did. If TPUSA was a good nonprofit, then presumably they had a succession plan. They had on paper what to do if something happened to Charlie. And everyone in that tight circle has said that Charlie's wishes were that Erica should step up and take over should something happen to him. And either way, if my husband was brutally murdered and had built TPUSA, I don't know that I wouldn't have done, again, exactly what she did, seeking to keep my husband's legacy in the family. Now, don't hear what I'm not saying. Absolutely, family comes first. And it may be fair to say that Erica's been a tad clunky in how she's explained her decision to become CEO. I mean, when you've been through that kind of trauma and you're thrust into the spotlight in front of millions watching you each and every day and analyzing your every move, at the very least, you need a communications specialist by your side, right? To help you navigate this. I mean, much less the trauma of taking over for your husband. But I guess my question is, how do we know she isn't already doing a fabulous job finding balance like so many working moms we know? I don't know. But I think that that's the point. I don't know. So I need to be careful to assume, lest we throw all working moms under the bus. We never know what a family is going through and how a woman may need to help supplement income. I look at my own team made up of all women. It's about 16 of us women on the Sidewalk Advocates for Life national team. And a lot of the women on my team are working moms. They work from home or they might have, a sitter come in for part of the day to help with the kids so that they can help supplement income. And I leave that decision to their family and to God. And I trust that they're figuring out how to put family first and work down the line, right? But again, either way, my whole thing is that if that person were standing in front of you, would you say it to their face? Maybe Candace would, but I couldn't. I would be tempted to pray really hard for them, to turn any real information, tips, or evidence that I had over to the authorities, the proper authorities, and at least speak with more compassion for the entire situation, much less the people that my dear friend Charlie handpicked to be around him. I mean, gosh, let's give him some credit too. I mean, he seemed like a decent judge of character to me, and the idea that he would have picked all corrupt people to surround him at critical moments in his life and ministry, that just seems weird to me. But again, this is just my opinion, so take it for what it's worth. But bottom line, wherever you are on this, whatever you think about what Candace is saying, I think we as believers are called to a pretty high standard here. So I just encourage us to pray for Erica, pray for her children, and pray for Candace too. Thanks so much for listening, everyone. We'll be back here next Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on the Sidewalk Advocates for Life Facebook page, YouTube channel, or wherever you get podcasts. Thanks so much.